you want a simple arrangement, but we can't really decide on what flower until I see the dress.
Well, I'm going to the dressmaker today to be measured, so if I ask her to do a drawing for you...
Great.
Which reminds me, I shouldn't be eating this cake. I don't want to put weight on before the wedding.
What about the wedding cake?
Oh my God, I forgot all about it. What will I do?
Don't worry. I'll find one in here for you. Something small and classic?
No, I want a big cake. Lots of people come to the afters. Make sure they all get a slice.
Cake. See, no. B for baker. B-A-K. Bakers and confectioners. There's loads of them here. You go off to the dressmaker. I'll take care of the cake.
Thanks, Betty.
The Golden Pages is a classified telephone directory. This means that it contains lists of businesses arranged in groups. So, all the banks are listed under one heading. Caterers are together on another page. And you can find beds or sofas under the heading Furniture. The sections are arranged in alphabetical order. There's a fast finding index at the back of the book to help you to find the correct section. If you're looking for an electrician to rewire the house, you can look down the words beginning with E, then EL, until you find electrical, where you will find electrical contractors, house wiring. It's on page 612. If you go to this section, you'll find the names of contractors, again listed in alphabetical order. There are also ads for some of the contractors on the page. After each name, there's a phone number and an address.
Come on, Ma, help me, will you?
Venue, cake, flowers,
All booked, ordered, confirmed, and deposits paid.
wedding invitations.
They should be ready to go out tomorrow.
When's the final fitting for your dress?
3 weeks. Everything's on time.
It's grand.
I've got the invitations.
Oh, let's see. Oh, that's lovely. Ah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Now, what about the present list?
Oh, God, I forgot all about it.
I don't know, Dad. I don't like the idea of asking for gifts, really.
Ah, no, love, it's normal.
I don't know.
Orla, listen, everyone is going to buy you a present. It makes it easier for them to choose a gift if there's a list.
Any of the big department stores would do one for you. We'll go and see one in the morning.
All right. Okay. Waiting list.
Hi all.
Hello. How are you, Eamon?
I'm grand. Well, the rings are paid for, and I've just come from the travel agents. Is your passport up to date?
Yeah?
Passport? Where are you going for the honeymoon?
Ah, that's a secret. But I will need your passport for a few days, Orla.
All right. I'll get it for you now.
Great.
Visa? Does she need a visa? Where are you going?
So, did we get any quotes for the catering?
Oh, I've had 2 so far, but I'm waiting on 1 more before we make a decision.
Here, take a look at this fax and tell me what you think.
Oh, this is great, Eamon.
What is it?
It's a quote for catering and a good one.
Do you notice how they give a price per head, with or without wine?
Choice of 3 menus.
That's the best price so far.
What if the food isn't any good? I mean, sometimes cheaper is dear. Remember Cousin Margaret's wedding?
Oh, stop, Ma.
No, the food will be lovely. It's the boss's wife that's doing it. They're giving us a big discount as a wedding present.
Why don't we just go with this then? Yeah?
Well, that's 1 more thing off the list.
Sometimes, for example, when you're writing a cheque, you have to write numbers out in words. The numbers 11 to 20 are spelled like this: 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So while 14 is made up of 4 and teen, and 17 is made up of 7 and teen, some of the numbers aren't spelled the way you might expect. For example, 15 doesn't have the word 5 in it. It's fifth and teen. And 13 is also different. It's thir and teen. The numbers 1 to 100 are written out in words in the handy Read Write Now support book, and you can practice writing out the numbers in words on pages 76 and 77 of the workbook.
Oh, isn't that Great, nearly everyone is coming and everything is organised. Oh, and I went through the other list last night with your dad.
That's amazing. And you still have a full week to go?
I know. I can hardly believe it.
Well, you will after tonight.
What do you mean?
You better get ready, girl.
What's going on?
Your friends are coming in an hour to take you to your hen's party.
Well, do you know what? You're a pair of schemers.
Meanwhile, Derek and his family are looking forward to a bright and busy future.
Jamie, he's my one and only son. He loves going to school. It's just his first year in school. I love when I come home to see him play games with him and things like that. A computer, or playing out the garden, or washing cars. He loves water. Fascinated with water and houses and wetting people. Like, we go swimming together on Saturday and Sunday when Jacinta's working. Like going to see the model car racing. And generally he just likes going out on his bike. He loves taking him out on his bike and playing together, and great fun. You have to be careful watching that he doesn't get you with the hose or things like that, you know. He just likes playing games and playing tricks on people, you know. Usually every night when we bring Jamie up to bed, we read him a story, and like that's part of his going to sleep. He has to have a story before he goes to sleep. I think it's actually one of the reasons I did go back and learn was because of we're planning on have children at some stage. If you couldn't read, you know, what would you do? Try and make a story up every night kind of thing, out of a book, and try with the pictures. Okay, it's great to do that, but I mean, you still have to be able to read. You know, you have to be able to read your bedtime story every night to your child, you know. Now, Irish, you're going to find a different story reading him Irish when he comes home doing his Irish homework. So we'll have to, when he gets his Irish books next year, we'll have to start learning that, you know. But if you can learn one, you can learn the other, you know, just bit by bit.
Derek would really like to encourage others not to waste time like he did before going forward for help. The literacy tutors have only one goal: to help you improve your skills.
Take the chance, you know. They certainly don't bite. They're all very nice people, you know. At the end of it, is you're going to be satisfied. You will get what you want. You just get a start. Oftentimes you go in and there's loads of different people, and you'd say, I wonder, are they learning, are they teaching, are they tutoring? That's the great thing about it. Everybody's equal. You just walk in and everybody has a cup of tea and have a chat, and then you start off learning. If you want to go into a group session, you can do that. But that's the atmosphere that you go into, you know. It's certainly a lot easier than being taught in school. Most of them are voluntary, so it's like they just want people to just help people, that's all, you know. They part of their life is just to help one, maybe two people, you know. And they do it every week, you know. It's just fantastic.
Now let's run through quickly the main learning points we've covered this week. Diaries and calendars are useful for planning ahead for birthdays, meetings and other important events. This calendar is laid out with the days of the week written along the top, Monday to Sunday. So if you're checking up to find the date of the second Friday in November, simply scan down the page and you'll see that it's on the 9th. Whether you're sending or receiving wedding invitations, it's useful to know that they're usually laid out in a particular way. It'll have all the details about who's getting married, who's invited, when and where the wedding is, and it may also ask you to reply to either a phone number or address. The Golden Pages is a list of business addresses and phone numbers listed in alphabetical order. If you're looking for an electrician, start with the fast finding index at the back of the book. Scan down the list of words beginning with E till you come to electricians, then across to find the page where they're all listed. In the spelling tip this week, we looked at the spelling of numbers. While a number like 14 is made up of 4 and teen, and 17 is made up of 7 and teen, some of the numbers aren't spelled as you'd expect. The number 15 doesn't have the word 5 in it, for instance. It's fifth and teen. If you've any questions or you'd like some help on anything we've covered in this or last week's programme, call the NALA free phone number 1800 20 20 65. Specially trained tutors will talk to you anytime from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. Calls are free and confidential. You don't have to give your name. Just ring the free phone line with your question and the tutors will assist you. You can also phone this number to get your copy of the free Read Write Now learning pack which accompanies this series. If you'd like to take part in the evaluation of this series, call NALA on 1800 20 20 65 and leave your name with one of the tutors. Next week, Len and Aoife go house hunting. Now that's a daunting task at any time, but for them, as always, Cousin Bob is standing by to lend a helping hand. There are lots of hints, as usual, on reading small ads, checking the time, AM and PM, and of course, the spelling tip.